Hey! Set up correctly. Hi, my name's Lily. Welcome to my PLL. Some things I'm gonna talk about is definitely I'm gonna talk about how this school year was in general, and then I'm gonna highlight some things on my digital portfolio, and then lastly I'm gonna talk about things I look forward to. So first off, how the school year was. This school year was very, very stressful, and it was a crazy school year.
Damn, that's crazy.
Definitely, because it was different. Having to be online instead of in real life is definitely a change, especially because I've never done online before. I've always gone to school like in real life. So being a student in the pandemic was pretty different, especially because I was in my room and I had to make my room / my desk my classroom, and I had no one to really pressure me into staying focused. Like, usually there's a teacher to make sure you're staying on task, but there's no teacher in my room because it's my room, so I got distracted a lot, and I also procrastinated a lot. I think a lot of us procrastinated because you have that mentality that you're at home and you can just do it another time, especially because it's on a computer, it might be easier, and that mentality is really not a good mentality to have. So that's, I feel like it's generalizing how everyone felt, because it's definitely different than most of the things that happened to us, and especially because it was our first year of high school, it was pretty hard. That's kind of how I describe my school year. I really liked going on the 9th grade camping trip. I think that was a good thing that they still tried to do and we ended up going to. It was very fun. It's a nice getaway, and that was cool. Some highlights on my DP. I'm gonna share 2 projects that I really like and really show off some hardworking aspects of me, and especially because there wasn't a lot of that during the whole school year. So the first one is my multimedia one. Right now I'm going to talk about my visualization project. For this project, we gathered a data list of our emotions. We also made a graph with that. But with that data and graph, we made an art piece. With mine, I took the colors I used on the graph and I used them to paint a person. This one in this picture. And I'm actually really happy with the outcome. I'm proud on how the black and white lines kind of pulls your eyes to the person I painted in the middle of it. And I actually took a lot of time on this piece. But some hard things about it was the data list and keeping up with my emotions throughout the day and putting them on the graph and everything. But overall, this project was really fun and I really enjoyed it. So that was my multimedia one. The second one I'm going to be talking about is my playwright project, and how I actually think that was one of my favorite projects to do. This project, we had to write our own play. Although I do like writing, this was pretty stressful. It was stressful because I had a huge writer's block, and writer's block can really suck, especially when you're doing this project. And with this writer's block, I kind of lost interest in the writing halfway through and stopped working on it. I did get over the writing block though, and I did finish it, and I loved the outcome of it. This was a very fun project, and I like how it taught us how to make a storyboard and then write the play ourselves. It was very fun, and I'm definitely going to use this maybe later on. That was the playwright project, and talking about those two projects again, I feel like those two actually showed off how I can be a good worker, especially because I loved writing the playwright run. That one was really cool. I've always wanted to write a play, and that was fun. And especially being able to come up with my own idea and like how it was gonna end and like what was happening. And the multimedia one, as I don't think I've said it yet, but I really love like art. So the multimedia one was a way to show off some of my art skills, especially through painting. And I've been trying to get better at painting through this whole year. And I think that painting was one of my favorites. And right now we're going to be talking about what I look forward to. And right now I'm going to identify a bad habit I have and how I will work to overcome it. The bad habit I have is procrastinating and like getting off task, not being able to stay focused. That's like my bad habit I've had since like middle school, and every bad habit I've like told in every POL, and I'm still trying to overcome it. And this year wasn't a good year to try to overcome it, especially because we were at home doing online, and it was just where my mind focused on everything else but schoolwork. So I procrastinated everything. I talked a little bit about it earlier, but that was some of it right now. And some long-term goals in life is, especially for next year, I want to try my best in staying focused and doing my best work that I possibly can, and showing people that I really am a good worker. And this year really didn't show it that much, but I swear next year will show that I'm a good worker. I will try my best. You can quote me on that. Quote me on that. Quote me on that. I will try my best next year to be one of the best students, keep my grades up and everything. And what I need to do to get there is stop focusing and stop focusing on stuff that doesn't matter, and stop procrastinating, and just when I have time, get my work done. And then yeah, and something I'm excited about in the future. Honestly, I don't know what I'm excited for about the future, other than maybe going to 10th grade. That sounds pretty exciting. It's my POL. I hoped you liked it. I didn't like filming it, but I hoped you liked watching it. The light's getting bright in my eyes, so bye.